Hi everyone, it's a Tides Changing here, and welcome to part 14 of Let's Build a Shopping District. I only made a few quick changes to what was done the last part, so this part of the video is going to be a bit quicker than it normally is. Chase suggested that I use a more casual door so that the yard had more private feel, so I replaced the business door that was at the back of the store with the same one that I used to get into the apartment. And then as far as the stairs going up to it, a few of you thought it would look better if I used the more industrial stairs that came with Get to Work, as well as metal fencing and metal flooring. So I did just go ahead and make that change, so now it looks a little bit more like a fire escape. And also, Mockingjay 2015 suggested that I use the rug that looks like green flooring, which was a really good idea that fit in really well with that whole look. For the yard itself, Swiftly Simmer thought it looked nice to replace the large gardening boxes with some randomly arranged pots. So I just put in 4 of those smaller gardening pots and arranged them not quite perfectly. I also stuck some raised up flowers in a couple of them just to make them look a little bit more filled out, but if you download this lot and you actually want to use it, you can just always delete those and put actual plants into them. But for the time being, I thought that would look a little bit nicer. Here I'm putting in some more random garden decorations since those pots did take a bit less space than the larger gardening boxes did. But that's about it for out in the yard, so moving inside, I really quickly got rid of the bathroom because Amelia and Sharkgasm23 point out that it wasn't necessary to have one in that store. I had it in there for some realism, but I do agree that that space could be better used for other things. I also quickly changed the color of the bathroom doors down here because Emily thought silver and black would look a little better. And lastly, Thalia and Cute Animals 123 suggested that I try out a red awning on the front of the shop. In this part, I'm going to furnish the apartment that's above the bookstore because I'm really looking forward to furnishing that, and I think it'll be a nice break from all the shop-type furnishing that's been going on. Before getting to that, I wanted to quickly mention something about this whole area that I didn't get to in the beginning of the video. So Abby and Lexi and Reagan suggested that I make it more like a park, like have playground equipment out here, which I do think would look a lot better than what I have here, so I probably will do something like that in the future, but I'm just going to wait till I'm working on this area because I don't want to put something in and then have to move it around later on, so this probably will change, but I'm just going to wait till later to do it. But now I'm going to get on to the apartment in here, and I'm really looking forward to furnishing this. I think this is going to be a fun part. So I'm going to go with the Zen type theme for it, like I said before, using a bunch of stuff that came with Spa Day. And Swiftly Simmer suggested that I try having a studio apartment, and that gave me the idea that I could use that really nice wall light to separate the bedroom area from the main area, so that's what I'm going to do. I think that could be a really nice use for that light. So where was it? I'm just going to get that in here. It was here. Yeah, it was a floor lamp, so we'll put it right here. So, I mean, the nice thing about this is that I can place it in a spot I couldn't place a wall, so it's halfway between these two walls instead of right out here. So I think that looks really nice. I'll worry about changing the color of it later. And oh, that door's gone. I don't know how that got deleted, so we'll just stick one back in. What was I using? I think I was using, it was one of the ones you could change the color of, so I'm gonna go with that. It was this one. So at least this does give some nice separation to where the bedroom is. So I'm going to stick with the idea I had before of there being a linear kitchen right as you come in the door, and then here can be, well, actually with this, since I don't have the door right here, I can have a table in the corner and then one chair here and one chair here. Yeah, I think that'll work really nicely, and then over in here can be a nice little living room area. So we'll get some lighting in here. Okay, no, that's not ceiling lights. What do I want to go with? I'm going to go with just this one. Actually, maybe these. I really do like this light. So we can have one over in here, another one over in the bedroom area, and then we'll have another one in the bathroom here. So for the flooring, I'm going to go with this one. I just really like this one. Or not this one. I just want to see how that looked really quick. Although that isn't too bad, but I do like, there's also this one. But yeah, I'm just going to go with this one. Do we want to go with this coloring? I did go with this lighter one over in the furniture store. Could try a darker one. I think I'll just go with this for the time being. Or I could do the Spa Day tile and then carpet in the bedroom area. Maybe, then I would have to line that up. We can try that. I really like this tile, so we can do Could do some of this, and oh, right, I have to turn off the filter. Okay, so maybe carpet. I really don't like the carpet color in this game. That looks nice. It looks nice. Okay, so we can do that. And I do want to get this, like this really low... Ah! Okay, I have to replace that. But I just want to do this as like a trim to separate the two different kinds of flooring. Although, actually... Ah! Oops. You know what? Maybe we want to have the tile go... Yeah, it might look better if the tile goes to there. And then I'll get that back in, so it was right here. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll get the... we'll go with that one. And I will get this thing back in here. Where did those come from? Oh! I turned the move objects cheat on. So bb.move objects. Alright. So we'll get you back in there, and... Ooh, maybe this can go with the black flooring. Okay, I think that looks pretty nice. So the bedroom's a little bit smaller than it was originally, but that's fine. I think I can actually put the bed against this wall. I mean, this is a studio apartment, so it's not going to have the hugest bedroom. And maybe a little bit of a darker door. And I think it's fine to have tile out in the living area. I mean, that happens. Like, some places have tile in all the living spaces. It's not my personal taste, but I think for this it works. Like, we have a nice rug in here to cover this up. I think it'll turn out good. I am going to figure out where these clothes came from and put them back in, though. Okay, that's taken care of, so back up to the apartment. What do we want to do for the wall color? So Travian thought it would look nice to have sort of a like industrial brick wall. And I think that would fit in really well. I mean, even though this is supposed to be like a Zen-themed apartment, we can definitely have a brick wall. So this is like the same kind of brick that's out here, but painted, so I think that works out perfectly. And, I mean, it could have just been like a, you know, the brick wall could have been there and someone came in and did this type of interior design with it. So I think that that looks really nice. And we keep the blue door here. I mean, it could change this, but I like how it looks. Actually, do we... No, we'll keep it like that. Everything doesn't all have to be perfect. Okay, we also got to get some tile in here. I do want to go something different. So there's this one. Ooh, we'll go with that. And I'm thinking some spa day wallpaper for the bathroom too. I'm really loving the idea of just using a whole bunch of spa day stuff. I really like the stuff that came with it. Definitely more so than the stuff packs. Like, the stuff packs came with some cool stuff. Ugh, oops. Oh, I hope that... Okay, good. Putting the brick wall on didn't take away anything, but what was I saying? I really like the stuff that came with Spa Day more so than the stuff packs. Like, I like the stuff with their own the stuff packs, but I could do without it. I mean, the stuff from Spa Day I just really like so much more. Like, I can just see myself using it a lot. Okay, yeah. Well, oh, I forgot the... What am I doing? bb.move objects. Alright. Okay, just had to turn that off so I could change the wallpaper. Okay, gray on gray might be a little bit too much. We could go with a nice pale blue. There's this. Oh, that's nice. It's nice. We'll keep that for the time being. Not sure what to do for the rest of the wallpaper in here. I mean, I could go with blue. I do find blue to be very relaxing. So let's see how it looks if we put the blue all over. At least, like, here. How does that look? Not sure if that's quite the blue I want to go with. I could do more exposed brick over here. Maybe. How does that look if we have exposed bricks all along the sides and then different wallpaper colors on the edges and in here? Maybe, or that could be too much brick, or it could work. Yeah, we can just try it out. So I'm gonna go with something different for this wall. Ooh, this blue's nice. We could try this. Okay, let's get a look at this. Okay, I think that coloring looks really nice. All right. You know, I'm thinking I'll change the door to that because I don't really like how we can do this, yeah, because then that trim kind of goes better with the bricks. So we can have the doors be slightly different. I think I actually like this blue a little bit more. Yeah, we'll go with this one. I think it looks, yeah, I just think it looks a little bit better. So now I can move on to actually decorating and putting in furniture and such. So I'm not going to try to keep this place too cheap. Like, I'm not going to cram it full of stuff and make it super cluttered, but I'm not going to make it cheap either. I'm just going to try to make it look really nice so we can use this to put the TV on. And as far as coloring goes, we could go with white to bring things up a little bit. I do think the black looks nice too. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with the black for now. We should also get some curtains up. Okay, so do we want to just go with blinds? No. I think these would work really nicely. Yeah, so we just do this all over the apartment. Okay, I think that works. For some reason, I just really like how the black looks in there, so we'll get a TV too. Oh, I do need to turn the Move Objects sheet back on. Alright, that's back on, so we'll use this TV. And just scooch on up there. Alright, I think that looks... I think if I move it up one more, it'll just float. Yeah, it's floating, so I'm gonna go back to how I had it before. Maybe some of those bamboo plants that came with Spade. So we can just have one of these in the corner. And as far as the coloring goes, we'll go with a gray for that. I'm actually not so sure about that second brick wall over here now. So let's oh, okay, we didn't delete that. I'm thinking, oh my gosh. Okay, we'll just stick this back in here. Okay, that's all good now. Yeah, I think the white wall over here looks better. It was just maybe too much brick with it going on both sides like that. So I think this is good. Let's change this to, how about black also? Yeah, so we'll go with that. And what else? We could have this in here. Not exactly sure what to do for the wall decoration above there. But underneath I could stick some books. Okay, so we have to fill up. I think I turned the Move Objects sheet back on. So I'm just gonna move this up underneath here to be able to place it there. And I also want to get these actually we'll stick these over here and have these right along this edge. So it makes a little more sense like that. Yeah. And how about some, ooh, I could add in not those candles, but the ones that are actually lighting. These ones. So we'll get these on up in there. Probably wouldn't want to actually have candles so close to those books, but it doesn't matter too much here. We'll do the green ones for a little bit of extra color in there. Okay, so I think that looks pretty nice. I should do a different color for this other than black. We can go with the light. We'll go with a gray. Yeah, I think that looks nice. I do want to see how a different TV will look up on there now, or we could even do a wall TV above that and just have the top of that for other stuff, like I could put some CDs on there. That might actually look better than trying to put something on top of there, but we'll go with this TV. We'll go with something a little smaller. So we can have some plans on top of there. I think that... Ooh! That fits really nicely. Oh, let's go for this one. And where were those? There was the CD items. Oh, these. Okay, I can now get the CDs, so we'll just stick them right here. I think that looks pretty nice. Actually, I'm going to get rid of these because I did want to have a plant on the coffee table and that might be too many plants if I have that there too. So we'll add this in as well and I'll just have that be it on top of there. I think I'll leave it as that for the wall here, but to take up a little more space we'll go with this TV just so it looks a little bit more filled out without there being any other decorations. Okay, that looks pretty good. So let's get a couch in here. I'll use the one that came with Spa Day, just use that. They should be able to get around that just fine. Okay, so what color do we want to use? Blue, that might be too much blue. We could also do a brown, black. I think I like the green. It adds a nice pop of color to here. Okay, I think that looks nice. I also wanted to see if I could add in an armchair. Okay, we can't quite fit that, but we can add in this. Yeah, that at least fits in there. We can just leave it there. Let's get a standing lamp in here. So I do like this one in this color. That fits in there pretty nicely. And as far as a rug goes, okay, definitely not that one. We could go with this one in a white color to just add a little bit of contrast. Maybe turn it to the side just a teensy bit so it's not completely perfect. Sometimes rugs like this get moved around. Happens to me. Let's figure out the coffee table situation. I do like this one. It's nice and simple. So we can go with a grayish color for that. Yeah, I'll stick with that. And on top of it, I do want to use this plant right here. I really like how it looks. Okay, so we'll go with that. And I am thinking about actually changing the couch. I'm not so sure about that one. Maybe a simpler one would be a little bit better. But we can get some tissues on the end table here. Yeah, we'll go with that. We have some books. This person can be into reading. So I do want this place to look sort of homely. Okay, so I'm gonna try, yeah, I think this couch will look a little bit better. I mean, it was nice to try to use the one that came with Spa Day, but I feel like something simpler might be better. And as far as this goes, we can go with the black. We can maybe we'll keep this color simpler. Go with a black couch and a white stool in the corner there. Okay, so we'll do that. I think a bookshelf against this wall would also be really nice, so I'll get that. That's in storage. Maybe the get to work one is always nice, although a little bit too big. Okay, so this is the not kids one of this type here, so we'll do that. Okay, this coloring's fine. Okay, that could be it for the living room area. I'll just leave this little corner back here empty. And now that I look at this, I think it'd make a lot more sense to have the candles up on top of this table than underneath it. Okay, I think that's good for the living room. So now I'm going to move over to the kitchen area. First I'll get the table in so I can see exactly how much space I have. So I will be using the one that came with Spa Day. So I'll just get it in first and then worry about the colors. And there we go. There's the chair that came with Spa Day. So now let's figure out the colors. We can do the lighter brown, so at least we have something lighter in here. We can go with this fridge, so we can have it. I mean, would it be weird? I don't know if it'd be weird to have the fridge just as you walk in the door. I don't know. We can have the fridge here. And as far... although that's not... see, like right here would be evenly... well, I can put the counters in and stuff and then move it closer. We'll figure out. So I can have the stove there. And actually, was that the... okay, yeah, that's the fine stove. And I'll also use the counters that came with Spa Day, so we can try it. Actually, let's get that in here first. Maybe I want to go with the... yeah, we'll go with that. And for here, I can use the shorter... or not. Oh, they're curved. Okay, well that didn't work. I can just have it like this, have some space. Yeah, I think we could have some space between the fridge and the table set, so that way I could put a trash can in here. And actually, I'm feeling this coloring. Actually, we could do this. Now I'll go with this one. For whatever reason, I just like how that one looks more. Put the cabinets in all along here. I'll use the shorter ones up there. Actually, let's do the end ones above the fridge. Let's do no cabinets above the fridge. I think that would look better. We can fit in a microwave too. And I know I keep going for black stuff, but I feel like it looks better. It also nicely contrasts the white appliances too, I think. I do also want to get a hood range in here too. Yeah, I'll just do this one, tuck it up in there so you just see a little bit right there. Oh, I need space for a sink too. Okay, so we can get a sink in, and that's pretty much it. Don't forget the sink. Okay, so we can do a white sink. Yeah, we'll keep the sink a lighter color. Actually, I don't like it being right next to the stove, but then again, I don't know if you want it. Whatever. I'd rather be near the door than near the stove. Oh, and there could be a runner. I think it'd look nice if there's a runner rug right along the kitchen area, so we can do this one. And I'm just gonna go for a simple white color. Or that might be a little much with that rug right there in the living room. Okay, we'll just have this one in front of the stove. Okay, this is the apartment so far. Not sure if it's exactly like a proper Zen theme, but I still think it looks nice. Okay, so we'll get this, and we will use this trash can. So they got a little trash can right here, maybe a nice painting can go up right on the wall. We can do this one. Yeah, okay. I think this is coming together. I'm gonna get a look at it this way. And we are now moving on to the bedroom area. So I can have the bed, maybe if I have it going this way, then there won't really be room for end tables, but the Sims can still get into it. Okay, so what I want to do as far as the bed, we could use this cheapy one. My coloring doesn't look half bad in there, or I could go a little pricier and use this. Well, I think, because this one seems like it kind of feels like it takes up more space, like it's longer. Yeah, so I think since this room's so small, it'd be better to go with this one. And I'm thinking that color looks pretty good. We could also keep it simple and just go with that. I think I'll stick with this one. Yeah, I like how that looks in there. We can just wedge this into the wall a little bit more. And I think above it I'm going to get another one of those, like another one of those paintings that I put in above the dining room table. I really like these paintings that you unlock. I think these are from the... Ooh, that's nice. I think these are from the, like, the ones you get from the telescope. Ooh, I really like this one. You know what, I think I will go with the gray one. Yeah. I don't believe there's an end table that I can wedge into here. There's... no. Although I could scoot the bed forward a little bit and like put a bunch of these back behind it, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how this works. So I could do this, but then you have one of them intersecting. Oh, that doesn't look half bad. Okay, so let's try changing these to black and see how this looks. What do y'all think of that? I think that actually looks sort of neat. Okay, unfortunately sliding that back in there doesn't exactly work well, so we have to keep it in front of it. But I do think it looks pretty nifty. We can have some books and such on here. Although I do need to align everything up a little bit better. Okay, I got them a little further back so we can stick the bed even further back, and I think once this is all covered up with stuff, it'll look a little bit better. And as far as lamps go, let's get some lamps in on either side. I do like these. And it's nice how they just snap right up there. Says they are actually end tables. And maybe some more books. I don't know what else you'd want to have up there. I could add these in. What are these supposed to be? They're supposed to be oils and ointments. Well, I don't really know if I'm going to put I think I'm going to put a taller wardrobe in, so we can have some of that kind of stuff up here. I think it would look nice if you had that right back here. This little soapy thing, I'm going to shove that over here in the bathroom so I remember to use it in there. So we've got that in there, maybe some reading books as well. And we'll go with that coloring of it. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice when you look at it from that angle. I can also, underneath here, put some books in too. Oh, I really like that. So my thought is, oh, you know what, this would be perfect if this was the owner of the bookshop's place, because there's just books all over the place. Yeah, I think this would work really well as the owner's place. Yeah, if there's just books all over the place. And I actually do want to place the lamps a little bit further over. I don't like them being right in the center here. Okay, I think that's good. And I'll just do the same thing over here with this lamp. Alrighty, I think that looks better. And let's get that away so we can see. You know, I'm gonna get rid of this and just leave it at that above there. And we'll scooch you down a little bit. Okay, I want to get something on the wall right here as well. I think this one right here could look nice and peaceful. And on second thought, I know I'm really indecisive about things sometimes, and I'll like go back and change things, but I don't know, I just like to look at things and think of ways that maybe it could look better. So that's why sometimes I'll just go back and have, you know, second guess myself on something I did before, but I really think the green bed looks better because it does add a nice bit of extra color to this room. Okay, that's good for that. So over in this area, I'm gonna have the wardrobe. I could use one of these that came with, or a couple of these actually that came with Spa Day. That could look pretty nice. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'll keep it the trend of having black furniture. Let's also get a mirror. There definitely needs to be a mirror in here too. Alrighty, what do I want to use? Oh, you know what? Instead of having this here, I could have a mirror, but then again, if I stick a mirror in there, I'm not sure that they could really use it. That is the only problem. Well, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. There's so many other mirrors, like if your Sims actually wanted to use the mirror like, and they're living on this lot or something like that, they could there's so many other mirrors they can go and use, so it's not too huge of a deal. So I'm thinking this mirror, yeah, I actually like the look of that more so than having a painting. We'll go with that. Okay, this is looking pretty nice. Maybe another plant in the corner. Yeah, we'll throw that in there. There could be two of those in here. We'll go with the gray. And I think that's about it that we really need in here. I would like to have a rug. We'll go with this one. Just something kind of small. I actually like how that one looks. Nice soft blue. I could have something else over here against this wall. Actually, we should keep it a little simpler and just leave that blank. Okay, so in here, we just have to do the bathroom and then we're done. I do have a sink. We're definitely going to be using the sink that came with this with Spa Day. Bathtub. Do I use well, I should use a shower. Where's the Spa Day one? Oh, this one. Definitely using that. And maybe I could have like some shelves, like the toilet here. Shelves, something like that. Yep, okay, Spa Day toilet, definitely using that. I like the look of black fixtures and stuff. I just think it looks so nice. Okay, we'll stick that in there. And we do need a mirror, so definitely gonna put in the good old spa day one. Let's move that over a little bit. We do need some bathrobe. Definitely have a bathrobe in here. Yeah, we'll go with that. So this is like a single sim place, so we can just use. I'll go with the black for this. Actually, not so sure about the wall coloring anymore. Maybe a white. Yeah, I think a white or a gray would look better, so I'll just add in the gray. And that does mean I will make some other things in here a little bit more colorful, so we can go with. Actually, I'll keep that color for the bathrobe. Maybe go with the black shower. Alright, that looks pretty nice. And I do want to stick this in underneath here, like that, so I got a look of a bath mat. And I don't know where I want to stick that. Alright, let's get a soap pump up on top of here. And that looks pretty good to me, so maybe we have some shelving there. I'm trying to figure out what to do to fill in all the space. Okay, let's go back to the bathroom stuff. Oh, I think this will look really nice in the corner here. Once again, I'm going to keep with the theme of going with black stuff. Okay, I think that looks really nice. So up above the toilet, I'll put this in. Actually, no, that's a little bit too big for here, so maybe I'll just do like the actual shelving and then have like maybe just one of these. Yeah, we'll do that. So I can have that up there. I can also have the other, like the towel decorations. So I'm just gonna sort it to spa day. Oh, I need to have an incense burner somewhere in here. Oh, where can I put that? Maybe we'll snap. See, if I use move objects with this, I don't know if it's. You know, we'll get rid of the CDs and just have an incense burner instead. Actually, let's use this one. Yeah, we'll go with that, and a white just to contrast the black surface a bit. I think I'm gonna use just those smaller fake candles. I think they're in clutter. Alright, I think that looks so much better. Oh, here are the towels I was looking for. Okay, well, it looks like I'll have to make them go up here. And let's figure out another color for this. I like that one. Yeah, I'll stick with this one. I think that's really about. Oh, I wanted to get. I think it was in wall decorations, the towel. Oh yeah, this little thing, and then you just stick the towel over it. Yeah, I think that'll look really nice. And as far as the towel color goes, we'll go with this. Alright, so here is the bathroom. Well, since the apartment's done, that's it that I'm going to be doing in this part. As always, let me know what you think of it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!